everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here today. I am going to show you how to make this super cute little bunny card in a Easter basket. I want to tell you that I did not come up with this design. This was designed by my friend Michelle Haney. She is so talented, crazy talented. And I saw this in a Facebook group and I just had to make it with her consent, of course. So we're using Old Olive cardstock as a card base, and it's just cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and then folded in half. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock here that I've cut at 5.25 by 4 inches. And then I've got a basket, the berry basket die that I've only cut one at, and you're just going to cut the end pieces off. And you won't use that middle piece. You can just discard it. And this will make two cards if you do this correctly. So these are punched from the extra large oval punch. I have the Wildflower Fields designer series paper that you can get free with during celebrations, which is still going on, by the way, till the end of March. And then a piece of Lost Lagoon. And again, I just punched both of those out of the extra large oval punch, and I'm adhering this down to my card front. So this card is super cute, super simple, and you could make a bunch of these fairly quickly. This is cut with the large, with one of the large ovals from the Oval Collection framelits, and then I just cut it in half. And I'm adding adhesive here to apply it to the top of the basket. I'm not sure if this is how Michelle actually did hers, but I found that this worked perfect. And so that's how I created mine. And then the berry basket die comes with this little scalloped border edge that goes around your basket. So I just trimmed it to make it fit right across the front of the basket there. And then I just have a little adhesive there on my tabletop. And then the next piece is putting together the bow from the Bow Punch Builder. So I don't know if you have the Bow Builder punch, but it is super handy. It's one of the best punches I think that you could have in your stamping supplies, because bows can be used for so many different things. And this is just a great example of how these can be used. So you have to punch it twice to get enough pieces. So whatever paper cardstock you're using, you punch two times, and then you get doubles. So I'm just putting these together here, and then I'll take the little, I don't know what you want to call these, tails, I guess. Oh, this piece, I'm sorry. This piece is the little centerpiece that wraps around the middle, and you'll get two of those because you had to punch everything twice, but you only have to use one. It will wrap around there perfectly if you just use one. And then I have some gold sequin trim here that I'm going to add to the back of this bow before I add the tails. I just added a bunch of glue dots and then put the gold sequin trim on it. And then I added glue dots to the little tail pieces on the tag part and added that to the back of the bow, kind of going down. And then I'll just adhere the bow down to the basket. So super simple. Again, like I was saying, this is one of the best punches you could possibly have in your arsenal, because it makes so many cute you can do the bows so many cute different ways, and it can be used for so many different things. I've seen it done on a wreath. I've seen them on boxes. I mean, you name it. It's like super popular and fun. Okay, so I have a little Whisper White piece here that is from the Word Window Punch, and I'm just putting a little adhesive on it, and I just trimmed the one end off about 1/4 inch or so, and I have a piece of Whisper White scrap paper that I'm going to do my stamping on, and I'm using the Friends and Flowers stamp set, and this is such a weird looking stamp set because to look at it you would probably think like, what on earth am I going to use this for? But it makes some really cute stuff. So I have a fish card that I've made using this stamp set, and now this card that I've made using this. So for me, it's been handy with the little animals, and there's lots of other stuff I can make with it, but let's face it, I have a bazillion stamps like you all do, so you know, I'm working on it. All right, so I'm using the 1.5 inch circle punch. Good grief. To punch out my little bunny face. And then I have the festive flower punch, and I'm going to punch out the little bunny ears. And this punch is weird. You have to trim down. If you don't punch everything in the right direction, then you kind of have to trim things down to make it all fit into the punch. So it's not a big deal. It's just something you need to know. Make sure that you trim away the paper so that it fits into the punch properly. And then I'm taking my pink Pirouette Stampin' Write marker, and I'm coloring in the ear on the inside. You want to make sure, because I stamped an Early Espresso ink, which is a water-based ink, so you want to make sure not to touch that pink Pirouette marker to the Early Espresso lines, because it will drag some of that ink into the center of your ear. So you don't want that to happen, because then you would have like a brown pink centered ear, and that would look weird. So on my coloring, I didn't go all the way to the edge, is what I'm trying to tell you. And so I'm using glue dots here to add to my ear, and you can see I had some issues, and that just happens sometimes with glue dots. They, for whatever reason, would not come off onto the paper, and it just happens. That's life. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of adhesive. You could do dimensionals here if you wanted to pop that bunny head up. In fact, I made some more of these, and I did use dimensionals and pop the bunny head up, but I just adhered it down and it still looked just as cute. Then I'm using an Early Espresso marker to put little toes on this bunny's hand. I don't know if I like it with just one hand. I probably could add the other hand popping out, but who cares? This is still adorable, right? I mean, you really can't go wrong. Then I'm using the Greatest Greetings stamp set, and it has this really cute greeting that says "You're extraordinary," and it's spelled E-G-G, like egg extraordinary. So it's a kind of a little pun there, and I'm going to stamp it down. Sorry about my head in the camera. That's annoying. So that's it. That's my card for today, and I really hope you'll go over to my blog and check out Michelle's Facebook page, because she has a great Facebook page with lots of info, and I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and click on either of these images to be taken to those videos. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching.